And merely months ahead of the 2024 Lok Sabha polls, the cloud of corruption has been cast over the India bloc partners. While DMK Minister K Ponmudy and his wife were convicted and sentenced to jail, meanwhile, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has skipped ED summons to join the probe in the Liquorgate scam. But this comes just after a week after the biggest ever cash haul from Congress MP Dhiraj Sahu. If you look at the visuals from the last week's raid, these are 351 crore rupees recovered from properties linked to Dhiraj Sahu. There was so much cash that 40 cash machines were deployed. Over 50 employees counted this endless cash. 30 cupboards full of cash were recovered from his properties after several days of raid. Now, they were unable to count all the money themselves, and therefore the IT department enlisted the help of State Bank, which then took 176 bags as well as sacks to transfer the money to the State Bank to get it counted. There was even the case of a machine that did not function due to because of the sheer volume of the counting that was taking place. And in these visuals, you can see bank officials counting the endless amounts of cash. Now, after the weeks of counting, 351 crore rupees was recovered from properties linked to Dhiraj Sahu. In the first ever statement by the IT department, it has declared that there was a huge suppression of income from liquor trade. They've also seized records of unaccounted sales, details of undisclosed cash receipts, and references for movement of unaccounted cash. Employees and a family member too have admitted to this. Moving on. A big setback for the Stalin Sarkar, where the Madras High Court has sentenced Tamil Nadu Higher Education Minister K Ponmudy and his wife to 3 years of imprisonment in a 1.75 crore disproportionate assets case. This case pertains to Ponmudy amassing wealth disproportionate to their known sources of income. The two are convicted in the case of amassing money of 1.75 crore rupees in his name and the name of his wife. Now, this is 65.99% more than his known source of income when he was a minister in the previous DMK regime, that is during 2006 to 2011. Even DMK's ally, the Congress, has stopped trying to defend him, while the BJP and I.N.D.I.A say that this is the end of DMK.
I think the Ponmudy will be disqualified.
That is the law. If the law is that the conviction is about 2 years, it comes into automatic disqualification. That is the law as it stands.
After Senthil Balaji, who's not getting any relief from Supreme Court, now another minister in the DMK government, Ponmudy, who had once said that it is the agenda of India Alliance to abuse Sanatan, insult Sanatan, has been convicted and sentenced to 3 years of imprisonment for corruption. DMK today means dirty money kiska, because there are many cases of dirty money and corruption that are emerging from DMK. This bond of corruption is the only bond that is there between the I.N.D.I.A alliance partners. On the one hand, there is mission and vision of Modi ji. On the other hand, I.N.D.I.A alliance only has commission and corruption.
This is a big day. The judgment marks the end of Ponmudy, but not only Ponmudy, this marks the end of DMK. Along with Ponmudy, 12 more ministers are facing criminal charges, and they all soon will be shown the doors. And this is a big day in judiciary. People who have restored faith in judiciary, it has come true. This marks the end of DMK in Tamil Nadu politics. A probe had to be done right. Not only the 13 ministers of DMK, even MK shall go behind bars.
After Congress and DMK, let's also tell you how the Liquorgate Taint is nipping at AAP's feet. A mega face-off has erupted between the BJP and AAP over the Liquorgate probe. Arvind Kejriwal has left for 10 days of Vipassana, skipping the ED summons on the 21st of December in the Liquorgate probe. The Chief Minister, while replying to the Enforcement Directorate summons, has called it politically motivated, quote-unquote, as he has claimed that the Vipassana schedule was announced much earlier. Still, he was summoned for today. Listen in to his lieutenants.
देखिए, पहली चीज तो यह है कि ये पूरा का पूरा मुकदमा जो है, पूरा केस जो है, वो फर्जी है। रत्ती भर सबूत, रत्ती भर भी एविडेंस ना एजेंसियों के पास है और ना ही इस मसले में कोई गड़बड़ी है, लेकिन सिर्फ आम आदमी पार्टी को और अरविंद केजरीवाल को फंसाने के लिए ये पूरा एक षड्यंत्र रचा गया है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी अगर किसी से डरती है तो वो आम आदमी पार्टी से डरती है।
तो ये पूरा देश देख रहा है, ये जग जाहिर है कि जो समन अरविंद केजरीवाल को आया है, ये ईडी का समन नहीं है, ये किसी इन्वेस्टिगेशन का समन नहीं है, ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी का समन है, ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी के डर का प्रतीक है, ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी जो आम आदमी पार्टी की गवर्नेंस को मैच नहीं कर सकती है, ये उसका प्रतीक है। लेकिन मैं भारतीय जनता पार्टी शासित केंद्र सरकार को ये बताना चाहती हूं कि हम आपकी ईडी और सीबीआई की धमकियों से डरने वाले नहीं हैं।
And hitting back at the AAP convener's charges, the BJP said that bad governance of AAP is catching up with the law and now he can't escape the repercussions by leaving for Vipassana.
आप सभी जानते हैं और ये विदित है कि 2 नवंबर को शराब घोटाले को लेकर, एक्साइज पॉलिसी के स्कैम को लेकर अरविंद केजरीवाल को सेंट्रल एजेंसीज ने, ईडी ने, एनफोर्समेंट डायरेक्टरेट ने समन किया था। और जहां तक केजरीवाल जी के शराब का हिसाब किताब है, अभी तक गिनती चल रही है। सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने मनीष सिसोदिया के बेल के समय, रिजेक्ट करने के समय बड़े स्पष्ट शब्दों में कहा था कि देयर इज एन एस्टैब्लिश्ड मनी ट्रेल। मनी ट्रेल है और एस्टैब्लिश्ड है, ये देश के सर्वोत्तम न्यायालय ने कहा। फिर भी आप अरविंद केजरीवाल जी की बेशर्मी को देखिए, आज भी भाग गए।
Let's take this across to our guest. Joining us with us is RP Singh, national spokesperson of the BJP, R. Rajgopalan is senior journalist. Joining us also is Ajay Verma, leader of the Congress. Ravi Srivastava, political analyst, joins us. Let me come across to you first, Ravi Srivastava, since the last thing that we were talking about just now was as far as Arvind Kejriwal is concerned. Now, while we have Mr. Kejriwal saying that he announced his Vipassana schedule earlier, he has written into the Enforcement Directorate saying that you have not replied to my earlier letter. But the question that the BJP is asking is that is Mr. Kejriwal trying to evade the investigation? At the end of the day, the accused will have to comply with the investigating agencies, and they cannot, just dub the proceedings entirely as some kind of a witch hunt and avoid those proceedings. Can be. Ravi Srivastava.
Good evening, Madhav. First of all, you tell this Sambit Patra, whose bite you are running just now, that it's not a Sarvottam Nyayalaya. This is a Sarvocha Nyayalaya. So he should know it that this is a Supreme Court and not the best court. He should correct himself. A second thing which I want to tell is Arvind Kejriwal is not scared of anybody. I think he has already done a survey in Delhi that he can run the government right from the jail also. So this he has challenged earlier also, and now again he has written the letter in what capacity the ED is calling him. Whether he is a witness, whether he is an accomplice, whether he is in personal capacity, whether it is as a chief minister, what capacity they are calling. And the ED is not replying to that. It's a plain question and a very basic question. I think you know Supreme Court decisions also that the ED has to tell the person whom they are going to interrogate that what is the evidence there on which they want to call that person.
Okay.
So I think earlier it was a political issue when he was going to Singrauli. This time he has already announced he is going for a meditation in Hoshiarpur. So I think third time or whenever he is called, he will respond appropriately.
RP Singh, what Kejriwal is saying is fully compliant with the law, says Ravi Srivastava. Please respond to him.
माधव, हिंदी की कहावत है, बलि का बकरा कब तक खैर मनाएगा. If he has anything against ED, he can go to court, get the orders quashed. Instead of making all this sort of noises or trying to build up such sympathy thing that he's been called without a reason.
Nobody goes to court, bhai. Against someone के चले जाएंगे कोर्ट में क्या? सर बताइए. Mr. Hemant Soren has skipped the ED summon 6 times. 6 बार नहीं गए वो अभी तक.
RP Singh, I think that line is frozen there with RP Singh. Let me get Mr. Rajgopal on that. Yes, Mr. Rajgopal, would you like to take that question?
Will Arvind Kejriwal also skip 6 times? Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi are all bail on ED. Ponmudy is on ED. Arvind Kejriwal on ED. Shibbu Soren's son, Hemant Soren, ED. Uddhav Thackeray, ED. So therefore the entire I.N.D.I.A alliance, as Prime Minister said from the rampart of Red Fort, that the opposition party is only for ED. That is why that the uniting factor is ED. corrupt parties. That is why it has been exposed. That is the reason the mimicry also takes place, and the Rahul Gandhi is taking photo. So this has come to this level. So ED has come to this level. My understanding of Ponmudy case will also split the DMK from I.N.D.I.A alliance, because in Karnataka 40% Sarkara they said. What happened in Tamil Nadu? Why Congress is silent on Tamil Nadu ED? On Ponmudy arrest, Ponmudy has been given court judgment, nothing to do with ED. Apart from that, whatever that ED cases, all being disposed by the courts, nothing to do with ED. Why Supreme Court is not giving bail to Mr. Satyendra Jain and to Manish Sisodia, and also to Senthil Balaji and also to Ponmudy?
Okay.
Therefore, Congress should now answer, because Congress is the mother of corruption. For national fraud.
Okay.
20 crores, 90 crores.
Okay. Quick response. Ravi Srivastava, quickly, the others of the panel as well. Quick response, and we have limited time.
Mr. Rajgopal, ED in the Bombay High Court in a 9-year-old case against Chhagan Bhujbal today say that they have misplaced the complaint. They missed the complaint altogether. You go to BJP washing machine, you will be washed out. You have got Ajit Pawar, you have got Vishwa Sharma, you have got Dilip Ghosh, you have got Subhendu Adhikari.
Okay.
Now you have got latest.
RP Singh, BJP is a washing machine. BJP is a washing machine. That's the best defense coming in at the moment from Ravi Srivastava. But I want you to take that question. I want RP Singh to take that question. Ravi Srivastava, you asked the question. Let others come in now. RP Singh.
Madhav, I hope Ravi Srivastava will bear with me, because there was some audio problem earlier and I couldn't hear what he was saying. But all I could understand was that he is saying that such ED notice has been issued to other people also and nothing has happened. So wait for time, sir. After the third notice, there will be one more notice which is to be issued, and thereafter the ED will proceed as per the law. I mean, for that regard, anyone who bounces the ED notice, ED has right to arrest him. So let ED take his own course.
Okay.
And the person against whom the ED notice has been issued can go to the court to get the orders quashed.
Okay. But let me bring in Ajay. Let me bring in Ajay on that point.
Notice on pretext of elections, on pretext of Vipassana.
Well, they say that very often it happens during elections, but let me put a question across to Ajay Verma. Ajay Verma ji, agar sawal ye उठ रहा है कि this is all happening because of elections or some kind of vendetta, how do you explain 351 crores of Dhiraj Sahu, which the IT department has today given an official statement that many of them were found in hidden chambers and dilapidated buildings, sometimes in small towns and villages. आखिर अगर ये पैसे छुपाए जा रहे थे तो क्यों छुपाए जा रहे थे, ये सवाल उठता है from what the IT department has put out in the form of a statement. अजय वर्मा।
देखिए, अभी मैं थोड़ी देर पहले देश के ज्ञानवान भाजपा के प्रवक्ता मुखौटा कंपनी और रवि जी को सुन रहा था। अब मैं चाह रहा हूं कि थोड़ी देर मुझे भी सुन लिया जाए तो बेहतर होगा। देखिए, जब व्यापम घोटाले का मामला शिवराज जी का आता है तो ईडी सीबीआई इनकम टैक्स चुप हो जाता है। जब रमन सिंह का खाद्यान्न घोटाले का आता है तो ईडी सीबीआई इनकम टैक्स चुप हो जाता है। ईडी के पोर्टल पर मुख्यमंत्री अभी जो डिप्टी सीएम महाराष्ट्र में बनाए हैं छगन भुजबल साहब और अजीत जी, इन दोनों लोगों को
उनके खिलाफ
बीच में ना बोले, मैं बीच में किसी के नहीं बोला था, मैं किसी के बीच में नहीं बोला था। अगर मैं बीच में ये सेल कंपनियां और मुखौटा चेहरा जो बीच में बोल रहे हैं, ये भाजपा की सेल कंपनी ना बोले बीच में।
बात करोगे तो जवाब तो देना पड़ेगा ना। आप बिना सिर पैर की बात करें तो जवाब देना पड़ेगा।
ये भाजपा की सेल कंपनी ना बोले बीच में तो फिर इनसे
अजय जी आपसे सवाल पूछा गया, पर्सनल अटैक्स मत कीजिए, आप पॉलिटिकल बात करिए, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, आप सवाल का तो जवाब दीजिए।
मेरे बीच में
वन सेकंड, आरपी सिंह लेट हिम मेक हिज पॉइंट। आरपी सिंह, ही हैज जस्ट स्टार्टेड स्पीकिंग बट आई एम रिक्वेस्टिंग हिम, लेट्स नॉट मेक एनी पर्सनल कमेंट्स। आप जो पॉलिटिकल बात और जो सवाल है उस पर बात कीजिए। धीरज साहू पे बहुत बड़ा सवाल उठा हुआ है अजय वर्मा।
उन सब मैं पॉलिटिकली बात कर रहा हूं। देखिए, शुभेंदु अधिकारी साहब जब आ जाते हैं तो वो ईडी पोर्टल से साफ हो जाते हैं। विश्व शर्मा जब पानी घोटाले में आते हैं, आसाम के मुख्यमंत्री साफ हो जाते हैं।
351 करोड़ रुपए जैसे।
अरे भाई, फिर बीच में आ गए आप साहू और साहू, आप ठेकेदार हो, आप पेड एंकर हो क्या? अरे भाई,
अजय वर्मा जी, आप पर्सनल अटैक्स करना बंद करिए, ठीक है, आप बिना बात के ऊटपटांग बातें कर रहे हैं, and I'm going to lower your fader now. I'm going to bring in Selam Dharnidharan, who's joining us on the show. Selam Dharnidharan, simple question to you is this, that here you have a situation, all right, and one of our panelists just now, Mr. Rajgopalan, was mentioning that he believes this Ponmudy issue is going to cause a huge divide in the DMK, because this is something on which even the Congress is finding it very difficult to defend its alliance partner, the DMK.
See, I think the BJP is paranoid about the India alliance. That's why they keep coming with various reasons to say there's a split. There is no split. We are all united. And see, everyone understands BJP's vendetta politics. If you look at the ED cases filed from 2014 to 2023, there's been a 10 times increase in comparison to 2004 to 2014. So if you look number of cases filed of 4,000, and these cases have been filed only on people related to the opposition party, that is parties in opposition to the BJP. And the conviction rate is less than 0.01%, right? So having said that, BJP has not allowed the prosecution.
But it's a fact that Mr. Ponmudy has been convicted, sir. It's a legal process that has been culminated.
Let me not be interrupted. Why was the governor not allowing DVAC of Tamil Nadu to prosecute ex-ministers of A.D.M.K who are now legislators? Why was sitting for 2 years? That itself shows a prejudice. Already lower court had, in a way, acquitted Mr. Ponmudy. And when this justice, when who gave the verdict, our legal wing head, Mr. N.R. clearly explained that though the justice is above any doubt and he is learned, there's only one thing that raises suspicion, is that the latent bias. What is latent bias? Subconscious bias. Why there could be subconscious bias? Because the justice was serving under the ADMK government as a law secretary, and he was earlier, when he was the law secretary.
Mr. Dharnidharan, we'll have to leave it there. I'd like to thank you, Ravi Srivastava, Ajay Verma, Rajgopalan, as well as Mr. R.P. Singh for joining us this evening. Slipping into a very quick break. More news and updates coming up.